Morning YouTube. So we just have a customer dropped off for a tire inspection, and this is on a 2021 Kia what?
I don't even know. K5?
K5 maybe?
Yeah.
K5 with 44,000 miles on it.
And they're way overdue for their oil change.
And they're way overdue for the oil change.
The service interval said negative 4,000 miles.
Negative 4,000 miles overdue. So let's pull the oil dipstick. Says this is no smoke and mirrors here. Grab a rag, Caleb.
Yeah, I got it.
And we're just gonna see. And we don't know if the customers topped it. Just wipe it off. If the customers topped the oil or what. Man, they put a lot of expensive technology in these cars that people are not going to be able to afford once they fail.
Mm-hmm.
PCV system valve cover like a BMW and the GMs. I'm not sure what that is at this second. Looks like some type of cam phase or cam position.
There's no burnt oil on the dipstick yet.
So no, we're going to check to see what she says here, just so we get you a better view here. All right, so Caleb wiped the stick down, it's completely clean. We're gonna stick it. 44,000 miles, negative on the oil life monitor indicator.
She's got to be topping this off.
Turn it over. Do it again because this passes through the cylinder head, and I'm curious. We got
Pretty dark,
some
but-
rodent activity in there. Yeah, I'm sure it's dark. Let's do it again. I was just doing this just to have some documentation. So maybe someone didn't change the sticker. We don't know the whole history, so we're just going to report, hey, the oil monitor system says it's past due for maintenance.
For both the sticker and the...
Right, we don't know if the customers topped it off or what's going on here, so we're going to try and get a baseline on this car. We're going to pull the air filter, and we're going to see what kind of maintenance this customer's performing. We're going to say none. Air filter's completely clogged. I would bet the cabin air filter's completely clogged. So at this point, we're going to advise air filter, fuel injection, GDI, cabin, and then what her original request was. So the engine oil is full, and it's past due by the counter. So we really don't know because this isn't our regular customer. But we could say right now, she went to Burlington Kia for an oil change, and either the technician didn't bring this to their attention or the customer just said no. And this is way past serviceable limits. But we're gonna start documenting this. I'm gonna do another vehicle while we're here. This is the car from Pep Boys with 285,000 miles on it. Grab your rag. And I'm shocked that this engine is full of oil.
Yeah.
But there's things that are out of our control that we can't prove. Like, did the customer top it? Did they go to Jiffy Lube for a top off? You know, what's the true story? Is that sticker even accurate? Why is the maintenance counter so negative? Thousands of miles negative. 285K original Mitsubishi engine. It's definitely been burning oil over its life. The last place to service this was Pep Boys. I would bet you they probably made no recommendations on trying to clean up this engine, but we're going to. And here,
That's dry.
and that's no oil on the stick. And then we're going to do this F-150 too. That's another car we're going to pull in. So we got full with expired maintenance sticker and way past due. This, I showed the oil sticker in there, and you know this is burning oil. All right, let's pull that one. So this just tells me that you can't trust your oil life and your oil monitor systems.
Can't reach that from here.
Let's lower it down. This car's here for a rear end rebuild, a rear differential rebuild, and front end work. We'll take you through that later. But we want to just grab some content for everyone. This is just more of the reasons for me to tell you, don't believe the hype, don't believe the bullshit. You cannot trust your oil life indicator. Every vehicle is different, every driving habit is different. Look, I'm gonna have four vehicles in here, and not one of these people have a consistent maintenance regimen.
I mean, this one's got a little bit of burnt oil on the stick. I didn't pull the stick yet.
Well, this is a 160,000 mile F-150.
It's a little burnt oil, nothing too concerned.
Minor, right? Minor. I'm just curious for myself.
So maybe a tiny bit low. This is our actual reading.
Smidgen.
But,
All right, so
but again,
let's
if
see.
they're where their oil change
I want to tell you.
is supposed to be, then that's not bad.
So their next oil change is 164,747. $163,475.
160 what?
So he's supposed to be back at 164,747. And he's at 163,475.
Okay, so he's not doing too bad.
He's not doing too bad. So, but and now we don't know what his history is. I would say based on my experience and his oil consumption, if there is any, and we don't know if he's topped it or whatever the case may be, that he's in a good spot with this car.
Yeah, I don't see enough burnt oil on this dipstick. to
He's
say that
not
he
in a
really
good
has
spot
a
with this
consumption
car
issue.
and going to Pep Boys for an oil change
Absolutely
and maybe
not.
not getting the right recommendations. Don't know what they don't know. This guy came here, I met him years ago, that Pep Boys rebuilt the rear suspension and charged him like $1,800. And then he was back and then he was back and he finally wound up here and I checked it out and figured out what they screwed up and missed. You think he would become our loyal customer? No. I only see him when there's a problem, but I see an oil change sticker from Pep Boys. So let's just, so this is not even reading on the stick. This is a 4.5 quart motor.
So again,
And 287 maybe or 281. So he's at 285. So if that's 281, right, he's way past the serviceable limits. And if that's 287, then he's still
he's got a big.
he's still out of oil no matter how you slice it, right? Amazing. So and let's do one more and then we got to get back to work. So we got this Ford Fusion Hybrid. This car has 65,000 miles on it. Let's just check the oil just for shits and giggles, and then we'll get cracking here. And I'm gonna go see if there's an oil sticker in there. There is. It says it's due at 72,572. What the hell? 72,572. 65. So what is up with the 8,000 mile oil change interval? Full?
We're full. We're clean.
Hybrid.
It's true.
I still wouldn't do it. This engine's no different than the non-hybrid engine. You follow me?
Mm-hmm.
So of course it's getting less, but the 3 months, 3,000 mile rule should still be in effect for moisture issues. So this engine isn't ran as much as it is, right? And it's constantly on and off, and that produces a more moisture in your engine oil. So, and I don't know why this shop recommended that. I just showed you. The mileage is 65.7, and then this Ford dealer recommended a 72,500 mile next oil change. That's insane.
Yeah.
You see what? There's such a disconnect in our industry. Huge disconnect. Thanks for watching.